All right, it's day 64. The crew is on the trail. We are we're leaving Blue Mountain Lake area, which is a small parking area too, and we're heading up to Culver's Gap. Probably just shy of 11 miles today. So again, a real easy day. We're not close to the hotel we're staying at. So it's about a 45-minute drive, but there's just not a lot of places to stay around here. Not a lot of options. So the hotel's a trip. It's very different from the hotel we were in previously. And maybe I'll do a quick couple of photos of it. But yeah, it works. I mean, it's got Wi-Fi, it's got air conditioning, it's got a desk for me to work at. There's not a lot of eating options around there though, in that little bump in the road town. So yeah, we're eating out of the van right now. We'll check it out tonight, see what we're thinking about. So we're staying in that hotel for 3 nights, and then we'll move on. We did again modify our plans a bit. We were going to do, I think, a 17-mile day today, but we've scaled it back. Partially because it'll allow me to work more, and also because Debbie and Isabella, I think 17 is a kind of a scary number for them in terms of distance. So we're gonna, hopefully they will get where it's not so scary, because we'd still like to be able to do average of 16-mile days, so we don't end up taking too long for this entire trek. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's a great day today. Trail's awesome. Beautiful trail. Not much on rocks. I mean, easy to miss. So we're not doing all the rock scrambles, rock hopping. And yeah. So maybe we'll even get less rocks as we go. But right now it's pretty cool. It's a soft surface to step on. My feet are happy. Still liking the Hokas. So I went with these Speed Goat 5s, and turns out that Hoka announced they're coming out with the Speed Goat 6s, and the day after I bought my 5s, the 5s went on clearance sale. So, oh well, it is what it is. I'd be curious what the 6s are like. Maybe I'll grab a pair at some point. I'm not sure I want to go back to Ultras, even though I've got like 3 brand new pairs lined up. So, I don't know. We'll see. All right, see, so to prove that we're not out of the rocks yet, we're back in the rocks. Yeah, looking forward to some of the stuff coming up. I took a quick look at Far Out app going forward, and I see things not too much in the distance, like the Lemon Squeezer and, Bear Mountain in New York. Hell, we'll be in New York very soon. It's like crazy. So this is supposed to be one of the water sources, kind of a marsh. And as you can see, it's pretty dried up. Not that I'd want to use it as a water source anyways. In and out of rocks. Check this one out. So the blaze is there. And the next blaze is up there. It looks like we're walking all the way up there. Alright, this is fun. Coming up to what was a viewpoint, I think, but it's been cool arrow. Been kind of obscured maybe by trees. Maybe not. We'll see. Still a lot of rock. Don't mind the flat rock. Flat rock is good. Definitely see far off in the distance. Not much to see though. So one of the things we've learned from doing our supported / hotel hiking is, we're better off if we can get a hotel for multiple days. It's just easier. You can leave everything in your hotel. Everything's set up for my work stuff, etc. And yeah, so what we're doing is we're trying to do like 2 to 3 days. Like in this case, we have a 3-day. And so you pick a point in the middle of the hike. So that means on day 1, you maybe 15 miles drive to where you get dropped off or picked up. Maybe on day 2, you're right next to your hotel. And on day 3, again, you're 15 miles or so away from the hotel to where you go. And then you relocate and hop up to a new point. So that seems to be working out. We're going to look into maybe Airbnbs. Maybe even think about 4 or 5 day stays. Just more driving, but yeah. Could lower the cost and make it more convenient. Plus, if we have a kitchen, then we can actually just cook dinners. And that could save us quite a bit of money. And maybe even time. So cooking dinners is obviously somebody's doing the cooking, which in this case is most likely Vanish, which we appreciate. But that means I could work, right? So when I go out to eat, you easily kill 2 hours of time. I enjoy it, so I make that choice to go ahead and do it. We've had Vanish and Buzz actually one time go out and bring me back food. I was making kind of sad, you know. I didn't get to enjoy being out, and I don't know. I'm trying to not let my work, and this might seem laughable to people, but because it seems like it is, but I actually try not to let my work interfere with my enjoyment of the hike. So, I mean, obviously it's changing our plans, but I'm trying to, like, if everyone wants to go out to a brewery or a pub, I'm going. You know, I'll just have to get my work to work around it, or work longer or sleep less. That's what I'll do. So, yeah. I mentioned what a beautiful day it is. Holy moly, it's great. All right, we reached the bridge across this little stream. Apparently, troop project. So thank you, troop. I would not want to walk through this. If you can see the water, it's very still. It's got a film on it. I mean, this is why we're carrying a full load of water since the start of the hike. I would not want to drink this unless it was my last option. All right, we've been climbing up. This is to the peak of Rattlesnake Mountain. All right, we're at the top of Rattlesnake Mountain. This is the top of Blue Mountain, or Blue Lake Mountain, I think. Heading down into Culver's Gap. The van is parked about a half mile or so past that. But yeah, we're getting close to the end of the day. And yeah, we did hit a rocky section here, but it's not too bad. It's been a good day. We had a pretty easy hike. I don't remember exactly what we've done. It's over 10 miles, but we'll see at the end of the day. Well, okay, we're just 0.1 miles out from our end of day. So the question of whether or not we're over the rocks, well, no. We're still walking on rocks right here. So, yeah, it's fun. So before I actually started hiking this trail, I was thinking, especially once it became a supported hike and a flip-flop. Well, it's always been a flip-flop for me, mostly. But I was thinking, like, you know, now that once I've experienced that, I think I want to do it again. But this time as a pure no-bow, totally unsupported, and then hike it kind of like I originally planned on, you know, before we had the wonder of the support man. So, and this is nothing against having a support man. I'm just saying it's a different experience, and I kind of wanted to experience that. So, nearing 600 miles in, I think I'm leaning more towards, yeah, I don't want to do this again. Not all of it. But what I think I do want to do is some of the really cool epic spots and do those again. And bring people that I care about to show them the awesomeness of what I've done. So, and what's here, you know, the awesomeness of the parts of the trail, you know, especially like, you know, I don't know, hiking around the NOC, Smokies, maybe even Lehigh Gap. But yeah, I mean, there's been some points that are just like, holy crap, this was great, or this was interesting, and yeah, I wouldn't mind doing them again. To be clear, I'm not ruling out doing it again. It seems like not as great of an idea now as it did before I started the hike. Because a lot of it is hard, and it's a long time, and a lot of it is a slog, right? You just, you know, hiking, putting one foot in front of the other. And the idea of doing that again, in fact, you know, the other thought was going and flipping and doing the PCT after this. And I may still do PCT. I'm not making any plans right now, but I'm leaning more away from the idea of a PCT as a through hike and more towards just doing section hiking and walking the entire thing. Because if the idea of a through hike is to prove yourself you can do a through hike, well, that's what I'm doing, and I will have done it, I hope. So I don't have to prove it twice. So if I complete an AT through hike, and then I complete a PCT all the way via section hikes, I'm happy with that. That would be totally cool. And that would make it a little easier on the PCT for those who know the PCT. I can do the desert section when it's cooler. I can do the high Sierras when it's not packing with snow. You know, and I can work around my life a little bit easier by just taking off, you know, a month or two at a time. And just doing those long ass section hikes. So anyways, that's just a thought. I don't know what I'm doing. For all I know, I may get home and sell all my gear. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.